Hello, my dears, it's me, Jackie, and welcome to Forgot. I, in fact, forgot what this game was about. I downloaded it a while ago. In a small, seemingly ordinary suburban neighborhood stands a seemingly normal house. However, this seemingly normal house has developed an unsettling reputation. Looking at the house from outside, it appears unremarkable. Its neat garden and well-maintained facade contrast with the rumors surrounding it. You decide to knock on the door. A trembling woman answers, her eyes filled with despair. The woman invites you inside, revealing a home filled with family portraits and toys. Oh, get right to the point, introduce yourself. I'm going to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Emily. Pleased to meet you. What is yours? The old woman just smiles at you, her skin stretching uncomfortably to the corners of her face. I'm a freelance journalist reporting on the missing people between 1963 and 1987. Oh, sorry about that. I believe you have information? The old woman stares at you. A sense of dread fills you from head to toe. After a couple of minutes of silence, she answers. My dear, that was so long ago. Why bother bringing up the dead now? Some of the relatives never got closure. I want to give them that. Are you a relative? I don't think I am. No, I am not. I just want to know what happened all those years ago. I understand. Let me fetch some tea, and you can ask me your questions. Okay, she glitched out. The old woman shuffles out of the room and off into the kitchen. You can hear her tinkering around with appliances. I should take a look around. For sure. Can I take a look at this? What is this? I don't know. A doll's house. Strange. There's a model of this house. The door has a small lock on it, and my hands are too big to fit through the window. Maybe it's more something for children. A picture of what appears to be two small children. One has their face removed. Why does this look familiar? Why does it look familiar? I don't know. Maybe you saw it on the internet before. Not working. The hands have stopped at 8 and 7. Two children, the lost toys. Two children seen holding hands in a photograph. I found it on the mantelpiece. The image looks quite old. Could this old woman be one of the children? Why is the face of the children obscured? Number 1 and 3 are written on the back. Ah! A lost toy. I found a small lock attached to the front of the doll's house. Seems strange that this is locked, despite my best efforts to try and reach through the window. They're too small. I can see that looks to be figures placed in the house, but I can't be certain if I want to know more. I'll have to find a key. Perhaps the old woman know more? But how about the... Oh, shit. Ah, it's because... Okay. The old woman returns with a tray of tea, seemingly out of nowhere. Did I frighten you, my dear? Why you look so creepy? No. You just startled me, it's all. Anyway, about these missing people. Yes, dear. Ask me your questions. Why you? The motive. The motive. Why you? Why am I certain that was this lady? Let me go with the motive. There is something I can't quite figure out. If what people say is true, then why? What's the motive? Why, I can possibly imagine the motive of what made someone kill 13 people. I'm just an old lady. 13 people? Dead? I'm sorry to point this out, but I never mentioned they were dead. You did. Twice now, actually. I mean, they're missing and she's old. She can probably just say that they're dead. Did I? You must be confused, dear. I don't actually know that anyone is dead. Here, drink some tea while it's still hot. I don't trust your tea. You drink the tea as not to upset the old woman, any further. After a few seconds, you start to feel lightheaded. The room starts to fade out before you finally hit the floor. Of course. Fucking, as if I didn't notice. As if I did not know that this was going to happen to me. But sure. You're awake, feeling sick. The old woman must have drugged you. You did not know that this was going to happen? Looking around, you notice you were locked in some sort of cell made of stone, with bars covering the door and a spot on the ceiling. Great. You jump and grab the metal grate. As soon as you grab it, you slip, falling to the ground with one of the metal bars in hand. Oh, that's useful, I think. I don't know what this is, but I have a metal bar now. You jam the metal bar into the gap and pull with all your might. Oh, good! The iron door swings open. You step out into a dark hallway. It is hard to see, but you can hear faint whispering. Carry on walking, head to whispers. Let's head to the whispers. Oh, ending 2. Heading towards the whispers was a bad idea. The old woman leaps from the shadows, slicing her throat vertically, making you bleed out quicker. You are the 14th victim. Great. Fantastic. I love that. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm back here with all of the same answers that I gave before, but instead of heading to the whispers, I'm going to carry on walking. You walk forward a little further, hugging the wall as you go. You can see a faint light up ahead, but a small room off to the left. Go to left. You enter what looks like a dark room. The red light hurts your eyes as you notice partially developed photos on a line. Upon closer inspection, it appears as though these are photos of dead bodies. You decide to take them with you. You hear the whispers from before. It is the old woman. Her voice sends shivers down your spine. You head back towards the light. Working forward brings you to the base of some stairs leading up. A corpse is collapsed to the right-hand side. It smells awful. Oh, is this the corpse? The body is decayed and smell of dust and dried blood. A small key is tied around its neck. You take it. Okay, that's good. I took something. Anything else around here? No? Then we're going down. Or up, in this case. You ascend the stairs, each step cracking as you go. Eventually, you reach the top and peer through the open door. Opening the door reveals a dirty old kitchen. There's a back door leading out to the yard. Oh, I can look around or just try the door. I don't think that door will be open, so let me try to look around first. You see a scrap of paper lying on the table. The living room is behind you. There are some stairs to your left. Oh, okay. Paper. Let me read that. The paper has a badly drawn picture of a clock on it, followed by 359. Okay. Try door upstairs living room. Let's try the door. The back door has a digital lock attached to it. I do not know the code. Then to the living room we go. Kitchen, front door. You try the key that you found in the body back in the basement. To your surprise, it works. Inside was a diary. You open the diary. It belongs to the old woman's sister. It details events of her childhood, including details about the missing people. It appears that the parents were convinced that she was evil. I didn't know I could still check things out. Oh, probably I could check that out because I had the key for it. Okay, let's try the front door. You frantically try the front door looking for any means of escape. Suddenly you hear a scraping noise from behind you. I'm dead. You turn around and make eye contact with the old woman, her hair covering half of her face. You can make out an odd smile. Yep, ending 4. The old woman lunges at you with full force, plunging a knife deep into your chest. You reach for the knife, but you slowly lose control as your blood forms a pool beneath you. Fuck! I knew I was going to die, but I still tried it. It's okay. I'm going to go back there. It will take a while because I cannot really skip the dialogue, so I'll sit here, I'll go through the pain, and then you just have to deal with it when I get to the point. Okay, I did all that, now I go back to the kitchen. I cannot really try the door again because I don't think I have the... I should check the diary. Oh, I can check the diary? The diary. Aha! August 20, 1967. My sister and I were playing in our room today when she started speaking to someone else. At first I thought it was me, but the conversation didn't make sense. When I pressed her about it, she just said it was nothing and carried on playing. October 31, 1967. Mom and Dad were fighting again, something about the house being cursed by an evil presence. I admit, things have been a little weird around here lately, but cursed? I don't even know where to begin. November 8th or 2nd? I don't know. In 1967, Mom came into my room in the middle of the night. I think she thought I was sleeping. She just stood in the doorway for 18 to 20 minutes, staring at me, not moving. I'm starting to get scared about living in the same house as them. November 8, 1967. Dad called out our local pastor to the house for dinner this evening. I was to join them with my sister, and I never really do. He had some questions for me that I didn't really understand. During the time he was there, we had a power cut, and I guess we knocked some of the things from the table since we couldn't see. When we got the power back, there was a mess everywhere. Dad wasn't happy. November 12, 1967. Mom and Dad have become really distant. Dad won't talk to me, and Mom won't even look at me. What have I done? I don't understand it. My sister has been moved into the spare room at the side of the house, as well without any reason given. Do they think I am doing something to her? November 20, 1967. Dad hit me today for speaking ill of my feelings towards them. The sheer anger and terror in his eyes that I saw shook me to my core. I have never seen him like this. Something isn't right with him. December 1st, 1967. Things have been so bad here lately. The family dog died and Mom is beside herself. Dad has been praying non-stop. And I feel like my sister isn't the same anymore. Why is everyone around me acting so crazy? My sister is walking around at all hours of the night, talking to herself, and she thinks no one is watching or listening. And things keep disappearing. That's really weird. December 2nd, 1967. I wake to the sound of struggling coming from the kitchen. I made my way downstairs slowly so as not to be heard. I saw Dad pulling what looked like a huge bag tied with rope out on the back garden. It was raining outside, so I couldn't see much, but it looked as though he was burying something. December 18. The local news is appealing for any information into the whereabouts of 3 people last seen around 2 weeks ago. It seems I am not the only one having a hard time living in this world. I hate to think that those families are going through. 1st of January, 68. Christmas came and went without any joy whatsoever. Dad didn't even bother putting up a tree. My sister has now completely shut down. She doesn't eat or sleep. She won't even talk to me. I've tried talking to Mom and Dad, but they won't listen to me. They just keep telling me you'll be okay soon. Do they know what is going on? Probably they do when they are part of it. January 68. I overheard Mom and Dad talking when I was supposed to be sleeping. Mom was crying a lot. Dad was saying something about this being the last one, and that I would be the key to stop it. Stopping what? 9166. Okay, so now I have the code. You input the code from the diary. It works. Fantastic! Can I run away now? You step outside into the dark. Before you stand a shed and a shovel. Well, let's get the shovel, I guess. And can we go to the shed? Guess not. What do I have? Diary, the paper, the deceased. Ah! A body of what appears to be an older woman is down here in the basement. The smell is awful. While I can't say for sure what the cause of death was, the remains look to be quite old. Threads of hair still remains attached to the sunken skull, creating an ungodly sight. Perhaps this is the physical evidence I need. I found a small key tied around the corpse's neck. It turns out the old woman had a twin sister. The decayed corpse in the basement was her. 30+ years ago she was killed by her family because of some religious belief that she was evil and needed sacrificing. Photos of body. Discovered series of partially developed deep in the basement. I have taken several of them as evidence shown to authorities. The victims were once here. I have woken up what appears to be a cell. I managed to find a metal bar to escape. Okay. So now it's just like looking at the paper reveals something about a clock and some numbers. The paper reads 359. Yeah, but like, how do I use that? I can't seem to be able to go to the shed. Oh, okay, I have the shovel. I just digged. The old woman is not going to show up while I dig her garden, of course. You begin digging into the ground beneath you. Eventually, you hit something soft. You pull at the earth beneath you and uncovering more and more as you go, a body tightly bound to a sheet with rope. Oh, great. They never did find the old woman, but they did find the 13 missing people. You survived and wrote a note about your ordeal in this book that you have been reading all along. Ending 6, true ending. Ah, so I was reading the whole situation that actually happened. Oh, that's really cool. I liked it. I really did. There's some more endings to it that I believe it will just, I'm probably just going to die. I'm gonna try them. But I'll make a small pause first, but I'm gonna try them.
The next day.
Okay, I took a long break, maybe a little bit too long. I was planning on doing the rest on the same day, and then I took too much of a break. But I want to take a look on a few other endings, so... Right, she invited me to the house. I want to go directly to the point. So, I'm a freelance journalist reporting on missing people between 63 and 87. I believe you have information. The old woman stares at you. A sense of dread fills you from head to toe. After a couple of minutes of silence, she answers. I think that's the same as before. Yeah, so far it's the same as before, so I don't think this changes anything. Some of the relatives never got closure. Are you a relative? Okay, this time then I'll say yes, because I think the other two did not make any difference. I'm related to one of the missing people, yes, but that doesn't mean I am not seeking the truth for everyone. You poor dear. No wonder you seem so upset. Let me fetch us some tea and we can discuss this further. So again, nothing changed from these two answers. Right, usually I go with the motive, so this time I'm gonna go with why you. My research has brought me to this place. Quite a few people all agree that there is something about this place. Most people want someone to blame, especially when they think that a person can hurt them, makes them feel safe. That's a little morbid and kind of threatening tone, don't you think? Not at all. I actually think that I am the one being threatened here, wouldn't you say? Okay, that's new. Let me ask about the two girls then. Can I ask about the two girls on your mantle? Why is the face all scratched out? That is me when I was 4 years old. The other was my sister. Sadly, she passed away over 30 years ago now. Anyway, your tea is getting cold. Drink now. Okay, and then we back in down there. That's gonna be the same, I guess. The last time I did not go upstairs, so let's try to go upstairs. Oh, you quickly make your way upstairs and end up standing in a small bedroom. You can hear the old woman searching for you below. Back down, side room, but there are things in here like this. 4? An old dusty piano with the stains. A key has the number 4 on it. I cannot touch it. Okay. Then back down, not a good idea because she's looking for me down there. Let me go to the side room. Upstairs is a mess, and it is the only room you can get into other than the bedroom. Oh, right. Okay, better hide. There she is. I mean, she's gonna find me, right? Guess not. I didn't even know it was possible to hide. Okay. Now she's gone. Get out. Anything here that I can look for? Doesn't look like there's anything. I mean, I've been trying to touch some stuff, but no. No, there's nothing. Okay, back to the bedroom. Anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, back down. Living room, upstairs, try door. Let me go to the living room, because now I know I can do this. There's a shed and a shovel. Can I go to the shed? No, it's not an option to go to the shed. It's only an option to get the shovel, I guess. Okay, I got the true ending twice, even though I did not get the pictures. Alright, I'm gonna try to press her then. Okay, press her. So you don't see any reason why these people think something is wrong here. I can't say that I do. I'm sorry, I can help you more. After discussing the situation for what seemed like forever, you eventually leave with no evidence to aid your investigation. Perhaps she really was just an innocent old lady. Right. I got a few endings, but I'm not sure now if I got all of them. I really have no idea. Yeah, I have no clue if I got all of the endings, but still, I like the game. I really did like the game. The game was pretty good. There was, I like games like this as well. It feels like the old RPG books that you have to give a choice and then you go to different pages and then different things happen. That was pretty good. That was pretty clever. Sucks for the 13 people, but good that I got the good ending twice. So that's the weird part, that I got the good ending twice, even though I did not got all the evidence. Like there was a part that I completely ignored the pictures and just passed by. Also, there's a bunch of numbers that you can find here and there, but they don't seem to mean anything. But if they do, I cannot figure out what they mean, because I really cannot use anything else besides the things that are like sharpening for me to click. But in either way, that was it. That was Forgotten 13 by Aaron Wise. I really enjoyed the game. Credits. There you go, Aaron Wise. So that was it for now. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to play tons of other games besides this one. And as usual, I hope you all have a happy ever after. And I'll see you on the next day. Bye bye.